Hello, hello. So I am back. I haven't recorded a video or a audio in a minute, but I wanted to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just a little bit clogged up, but I just wanted to make a video about how narcissistic people are. They cannot know each other, but they are all in cahoots. So it's as if once you deal with a narcissist, it's as if they feel they have a level of entitlement. They feel like they own you in a bit, even though they can't love, they never care, they never loved you, they never care. But it was always having that leverage over you that um, had given them all the control, right? So once you leave a situation, it could be months, it could be years. And it's if you have a narcissistic family, along with like, okay, first of all, if you are the scapegoat, if you were the scapegoat, because you can't be the scapegoat when you're gone. So hopefully we're all gone, right? So it's like as if you are the scapegoat of your narcissistic family, and once you are released or freed, or you have to escape into the real world, and more than likely when you first get out, I'm sorry, you will meet another narcissist. And those narcissists, they will get together and be in cahoots behind your back. It's all that they need. It's almost like you are their obsession. They need you to even have some sort of to self-identify. It's as if these people know each other when they see each other. And not only that, they know that also that, okay, this person, so say for myself, for instance, okay, she has been abused by us for years. I know they're not saying this verbatim in their mind, but but it's something like this. Oh, she's been abused for years. We've been doing this to her and that to her. It's no way that no one else will want her for anything at all. So they know this person that you're dealing with, like I'm referring to your family. They know the person that you're dealing with is doing the same thing to you, or had been doing the same thing to you as they had. So what they do is they all kind of gang up with each other. And once you're out of it, like I had this incident just the other day with my family and an ex. My family, even though my ex was horrible to myself and to my children, they still like to be friends with him and reach out to him and like his Facebook posts and things like that. Although they never really show much interest in him besides behind my back, just to further gossip. And it's almost as just to gossip and to try to bring me down further. But it's almost as if like they don't think that I can ever evolve, or I could ever come to a place in my life where the fog has cleared and I can see them all for who they are. They're really trashy people. And like I say, they are all in cahoots. And it's just certain things that they do. Like I said, like the other day, I had I've been no contact with my mom for a while now. And once she found out that I was no contact with her, she began to become no contact with me. And what she does is, like, I have several siblings, I have a lot of sisters. And what she does, and they're mainly older than me, but what she does is use those girls as flying monkeys. And she also triangulates. That's the main thing. And they have always found value in themselves through devaluing me. And she doesn't have, my mom, she just doesn't have much to offer on the emotional side or mental. It's like maybe she stopped at 15 or 16 years old, like her growing, if that. And so I got this one particular sister that she uses as the third party, almost as if she could be the father, but she's my sister. But what she does is kind of act like she's the stem between my mom and myself. But I don't think that I don't believe, she knows that I can see right through her. She's a very dark, insecure person. And just having this place where she can be like calls and be this wedge between a mom and a daughter. She loves it, but she's been interfering for a very long time, ever since we were kids. And I don't believe they realize that I know. And at this point, I really don't believe that they care. I think that they care just as much as I do. And I don't care to have anything to do with them at all. But what I was saying the other day, oh my God, it's just like, go away. Like, just stop even thinking of me, because it's so insulting. But they act as if when I say I was no contact with my mom, going back to that, so all of a sudden, about a month after she had blocked me, right? So, she blocked me from her phone. And so I said, oh, no problem. So I never knew if she took me off the block or she hadn't taken me off the block. And of course, the minute that her and I, because my mom doesn't have any friends and she doesn't have any outside type of support or anything. So she had always used us kids as her therapist or her best friend or her husband or her girlfriend or her homie or her doctor, or all these roles we had to fulfill as children. So, like with my mom, she supposedly had blocked me. And so during this incident, immediately while it was playing out, she was on the phone with my sisters, texting everything that was going on between her and I. Because like I said, she likes to triangulate. She has no sort of inner strength of her own or she doesn't have a good moral compass, and she doesn't have any, she just never had friends and stuff like that. And so she always uses those girls as support, and it's support against me, her other daughter. So it doesn't quite play out the way I think that she feel that it should, or that it could, or it doesn't have the effect, that she may think it could have. It's very ridiculous. So I mean, it was like 1 month, and they act like I was like this lost. They made this big to-do, calling my ex narcissist, calling this ex of mine, cash apping me, call me ASAP. Oh, just going on and on, like act like they was really looking for me. They're like they could find me, and so they was trying to make this big old public show. And it's just so disgusting. It's just like, I mean, I'm totally disgusted by my family, guys. Like, So they called all these people that I don't talk to anymore. Instead of reaching out to the people who I still am in contact with, and they do have my number. My mom told my sister, I wish that my sister would jump off a ledge somewhere and leave me alone. She is so unqualified to even call me and be a part of my life. It's just like she's unqualified. And it's just like my mom, in order to keep my sister, because my sister don't even understand that she has been abused by my mom. I'm talking about they're really disgusting people. Trashy. So, I'm sorry, I keep sniffling. But, my sister, so what I was going to say, well, my mom act like she couldn't get my number. My sister called me on behalf of my mom. That really made me upset, but I just had to keep my cool. But God is going to get them for what they do. You know, I don't have to even lift a finger because vengeance is not mine, it's of the Lord. So every time they come at me with these attacks, God is going to counterattack. It's only a matter of time before the other shoe drop in their lives and everything blows up in their face. So it already is happening, but they just keep trying to cover up. Their lives are a pathetic display of the fallout of being evil and being evildoers and evil workers. So my mom, she knows I speak with my stepdad, you know, her husband, which they are not even, they're separated. But anywho, she speaks to him as well. Also, my daughter who lives there, I have an adult child who they have brainwashed and they basically just abuse. And if I come around, they'll try to kill me or unlife me. So it's like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know, emotionally. Sometime when it comes to, my family, I know I don't want anything to do with them. I know that I don't want to have any contact with them, including my mom. But it's just they were able to steal something from me, and I'm trying to steal it back. You know, I want it back. I don't even have to steal it back because it's mine. But anyhow, my daughter has my number as well. And so they try to act like they didn't know. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Where's Tiffany? We're going to do a wellness check. Oh, where is she? Where is she? I'm like, give it a break, sisters. Like, I don't care if y'all think of me. Like, and then look, they were only doing all of this big old display, like they couldn't find me and all this. Oh, where is she? Where is she? They were doing that because my birthday is coming up and I have the same birthday as a grandfather, and they were making this big trip to go and see my granddad. And they have to pass me. So they're sister, but they're going to pass me up and go on down there to my grandparents' house and throw them this big, huge party. It's all a bunch of sickness, though. I wish them well. I mean, I literally am fine. And I don't think that they believe that somebody could not have a family, not be active in a family, be somewhere in a totally different state, away from their family, and be fine, because they can't do that. But what they fail to understand is that physically I was always there around them, but since they excluded me so much, and when I was a little kid, and treated me so poorly, and I was isolated a lot, thrown into rooms by myself a lot, just alienated from the group, that trained me to be the person that I am today, where I can live a solo life apart from them. I rather live apart from them than with them. When I was a little girl, I've always said I was going to leave. So that's when they should have been doing a wellness check instead of making this big old to-do about nothing. It really made me upset. And then it's like my mom knows what she's doing. It's like she continuously try to hurt me. Like she uses these little spots, like these little spots that you can have in her life. Like, oh, you can be her favorite daughter if you go against Tiffany. And if you go against Tiffany, you get all the bonus points. You get all the bonus points, baby. They are really sick people, guys. So you have to be careful with these narcissistic people because, oh, I didn't add the fact that my sister, who is also a narc, oh my God, I wish you guys could meet these people. You'll be like, yuck. Like, the way that they carry on is disgusting. So, she called my ex. Oh, well, I didn't know, I couldn't find him. And so what I did was, I hadn't been thinking about that man. And so, oh my God, he gets the disgusting trophy. He gets the award. But, so I hadn't called him, spoken with him or anything. And here comes, Johnny come lately calling my ex. And then I go check the page, his actual Facebook page, just to see, because my sister had mentioned something about his Facebook, and I go on there and a girl done liked his stuff. I believe they became friends, and it is just it's sad. I think it's all ways to try to hurt me. I'm telling you, they work for the devil. They always have, though. They're very dark individuals, who I would never have anything to do with, even with a gun to my head. So that's what they do. They all, like, there was no reason for them to reach out to these people who I don't even. They also did it with. They also reached out to another person I hadn't had any contact with, looking for me, right? Although I had the same number for just a minute. I'm trying to figure out if I had this number when I had spoke with my sister last, and I believed I had. They're full of shit. I'm sorry. They're full of quack. They're full of it. And so, yeah, I just want to warn you guys that if you do have a narcissistic family and a narcissistic ex or a narcissistic ex friends, they will reach out to one another. They love to triangulate. They love to have flying monkeys. They love to feel like all get together, and it's it's power in numbers. And so they like to get together and team up on your life, your mere existence, and your sheer existence. And yeah, and they all get their rocks off of that. I'm talking about, it makes them feel so good, because they have a very very deflated inside ego, self, just the self perception is so inflated. I'm talking, these people are trash. And what can you find all together in a dumpster? Trash. So that's what they are. They are all a bunch of trash. And laying in a landfill together, laying in a dumpster together, just waiting for, I guess, to decompose. Because, yeah. But watch out, guys. All of these narcissistic people, even if they don't know each other, they will just attract one another, and they all will gang up against you and try to gaslight you. But stay strong. Always know that God got more power than any narcissistic gang, because that's what they are. They're all a gang. Stay prayed up and know that you're the light, and dark hate light, because there's nothing darkness can do with light but go away. And they don't want that, so they fight to the dear. And you're not trying to shine light on them. You're not trying to shine on them. But since they're so dim, and since they have made a pact with the devil to do his work, if he allows them whatever accolades of society, appraisal, if he allows that, they don't even know that they made a contract with the devil a long time ago. He wants them to make good on a promise. And so they would continue to gang up on you, or at least attempt to continue to gang up on you, because you hold the power, you hold the key to that door, to open that door, to either to leave, to get away from them, to stay away from them, lock the door behind you, throw away the key, and stay narc free. God bless you.